Hi, how's it going? I'm Natalie, I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the Divine Feminine energies for the week of February 3rd through the 9th. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. It means so much to me and I appreciate it very, very much. And with that, let's get started. What's going on with the Divine Feminines in this first week of February? What's going on for the Divine Feminines in this first... Okay. I mean, I know there was a reason that I was guided to go from Twin Flame readings to Divine Feminine readings and have the Divine Feminines kind of focus on their own spiritual journey and their own soul mission. And this is why reunion is around the corner. And as a Twin Flame reader, it is my duty to help the Twin Flame Collective come into union. And that's what this is all about. And if you want to hear more about it, you can check out my last video about why I've decided to do this format, at least temporarily. But it is because union is here for so many people and so many twins. Alright, so let's clarify that. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords. That is a yes. That is victory in unions for many, many Divine Feminines, for many, many Twin Flames. And, you know, you can see this reading as the energies for your Divine Feminine or the Divine Feminine within yourself if you're Divine Masculines. But as for Divine Feminines, yes. Reunion is around the corner and you are being told to prepare for it now. Okay, so... And also, I'm getting that there's some sort of victory in your Twin Flame connection, your Twin Flame journey at this time. So I do feel like some Twin Flames are going to come into union very, very soon, like now, this month. But I'm also getting that for a lot of Twin Flames, like a lot of positive momentum, a lot of good first steps are being taken in your Twin Flame journey. And I'm getting that Divine Feminines, you are being aware of this positive movement forward in your Twin Flame journey. So now that we know what's going on with the Twin Flame journey with you and your Divine Masculines, let's focus on you, Divine Feminines. Let's focus on what's going on with you in terms of spiritual growth, spiritual lessons. Okay, wow. So we got the Death card and the King of Pentacles. This card kind of want to flip out, and the High Priestess. Wow, okay, so... Wow. Okay, so I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines have been going through a lot of endings, a lot of purging, a lot of releasing, and I did feel that a lot at the end of last year, at the end of December, and all of January was very, very significant. A lot of significant purges, a lot of significant releasing of energies, releasing of people, releasing of bad habits, releasing of anything that isn't for your highest and best good, bad thinking, bad money habits. But I'm also getting the end of... Like, I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines have ended that, like, scarcity thinking where it's like, I don't have enough, like, I never have enough to buy what I need, I never have enough to do the things I need to do to improve my life, to improve my career, to improve my education, to improve my family, my home situation. Like, I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines have been working on, especially this wave here, this group that I'm talking to that is watching this reading now. I feel like you have been working on feeling abundant with what you have now. There's this quote that I said once in my reading, my previous reading, which was, I was so poor that I didn't even have the free things in life, like kisses and hugs and good friends and family and connections and interests and hobbies, passion, right? Passion for a hobby or a project. For life. But now I am so rich that I don't even need money. So I was so poor that I didn't even have the free things in life. Now I'm so rich that I don't even need money. Meaning that, like, you didn't realize how rich your life was in all the other ways that you can be rich. that you can be abundant, which is having good people around you, having things you're interested in, having moments that make you smile and that can just make you feel like dancing and singing and enjoying what you have and feeling blessed and grateful for what you have. I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines have been working on that very, very strongly in the past few years, 5 years, however long you've been working on it. And I feel like the abundance is here for you in physical terms now. So money, other kinds of material wealth. It could be a home, a car, debt being paid off, windfall of money, inheritance, or just getting lucky. I feel like there's abundance coming into you, getting the funding you need to work on your project, to work on your nonprofit, your soul mission, whatever it is. You're getting the abundance flow in now because you put an end to that I don't have enough. You always have enough. You always are enough too. So the fact that you've been keeping up that high vibe kind of way of thinking where you always feel like you have enough, you feel lucky and grateful for the things that you have now, is bringing in that abundance. The High Priestess with the other High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And in the spiritual slot right here, in the spiritual card, the spiritual spot, the High Priestess twice. Hello, Divine Feminines, in your power, in your right path, on your highest and best path, in the flow, in the moment, doing what you're supposed to be doing. I got this in my recent readings too, where you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you no longer question it. You just like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe I can only see the first few steps, but I'm not supposed to see step 6, 7, and 8 right now. I'm just supposed to be focusing on step 1, 2, and 3, right? So I feel like the Divine Feminines have really honed in your power, because that's what you have. You have powers, you have abilities. You're an extraordinary soul and way more powerful and way more magical than you actually realize. And I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines are feeling that power, are feeling that magic, and like seeing it in your life, like how connected you are to everything and everyone, and just kind of how you're on the highest and best path you could be on. Like, I am living my best life right now. I'm living my best life, right? Okay, now in terms of soul mission. All right, so what's going on for Divine Feminines in terms of soul mission? Soul mission, the Fool card in reverse. Okay, this was a big reason why I decided to do Divine Feminine readings right now, especially, is because it's time to work on your soul mission. And I've got the message strongly and very clearly to pass on to the Twin Flames that if you've had trouble starting up your soul mission or passion project, or switching into the career that you're really passionate about, and you tried 5 years ago, a few years ago, 2 years ago, and it was just like you tried and it failed, or you tried but it was like not the right time and you couldn't get everything together, and you just didn't know what to do, or it was really hard and it seemed like you failed once or twice. Now is the time to do it. The energies then were still really dark and dense, and now it has really lightened up, especially because of last year. And now we're at the point where you can start your soul mission, start your passion project, start that career that you're really passionate about. You will be successful. So if there's a time to start your soul mission, or take the next step in your soul mission, or try again, it is now. It is now. You're being guided by your higher guidance, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher selves, the universe, God, whatever you call it. You're being guided now to start your soul mission, take the next step in your soul mission, or try again. It's time. I do have soul mission readings that I give out for, it is the lowest priced item on my service list, but it is by far the highest in value because it really aligns you with your higher guidance and let you know what you should be doing for your soul mission. Okay, and I keep it purposely really low because I wish I had that kind of guidance when I was starting out with my soul mission, right? Okay, and health. So what is going on for Divine Feminines in terms of health, mental, physical, emotional? Knight of Cups. Self-love, self-care is necessary at this time. So this is why I was guided to do a Divine Feminine reading, is because it's really time to focus on yourself. Focus on your self-love, self-care, because there's so much coming in. And if you're not prepared for it, this is me telling you to get prepared for it. Because with the amount of abundance and amount of work for your soul mission, and even your twin flame or some sort of romantic love coming into your life, you need to be prepared, Divine Feminines. You need to get your self-love and self-care on point. Yeah, Divine Feminines, you need to give yourself time to relax, to pamper yourself, to do things that you love. And I mean, this is good to implement like long-term things, like, like give yourself a vacation once or twice a year, or go see some family, if you haven't for a while, or go visit that place that you haven't seen for a while and always lifts your spirit. Yeah, long-term things like that is great, but I'm talking about day-to-day things. If you're feeling low or low energy or not in the highest vibes, watch a YouTube videos of people showing kindness to strangers, or kittens and puppies, or whatever kind of technology is out there, or whatever you're interested in. Watch your favorite movie, or watch a game, or play a game, or do whatever you need to do in that moment. Like treat yourself to a meal, or treat yourself to some dessert, or to a nice night out, or whatever it is. Like do what you need to do in that moment. Try to live in the moment a little bit more and see what your heart is saying. If you have work to do and you're just like, I'll push it off till later, like I'm like not in the mood, like you are more productive and you are more efficient when you're happier, when you're in a better mood. So just to like listen to a song that makes you happy, just dance it out or sing it out, or watch that video that makes you happy, and then get into the work that you need to do. Like it works miracles. It's such a night and day kind of effect. It completely changes your outlook and your day, just to give yourself some self-love and self-care. Yeah, the Magician card, because I feel like Divine Feminines, because a lot of things are being manifested for you right now. Very, very big things are being manifested for you right now. Very important things that it is important that you keep on top of your self-care, self-love daily routines, because once you get enough self-love and self-care, once your cup is filled, you are going to go out on your soul mission to help fill other people's cup, to help other people with their self-love and self-care, to help humanity, to be in service to others. So it is important at this time to make sure you get those habits locked in, so you can do the soul mission. So you are given more responsibilities from the divine. So you are given more abundance. So you are given a relationship like your twin flame relationship that is of high caliber, of more importance, and with great responsibility. I mean, with great power comes great responsibility. So in order to get more of this beautiful abundance, you're gonna have to show yourself and to the universe that you can handle it, that you can handle all this good stuff coming, that you can handle this dream job, this dream relationship, this dream kind of abundance, that you can handle it. All right, so now let's go into environment. This includes your family, friends, your home, wherever you spend a lot of time in. What is the environment like for the Divine Feminines this week? Oh, okay. The Tower moment in play here. But for me, the tower moment isn't always bad. Like when I was going through a lot of lessons and during my spiritual awakening, a little bit before, a little bit after, when I got the tower card, it's like, oh, expect something, right? Expect something not so pleasant. But now when I get the tower card, it's like something awesome is going to happen, because the tower card is just an unexpected event, divine intervention that you didn't plan, that you didn't expect. And now that we did a lot of our spiritual work, when you see the tower card, it's like, Spirit has something great in store for me, something amazing that is going to come out of the blue, out of nowhere, because you've done all the hard work, the heavy lifting on this journey. So now it's time for this beautiful miracle energies to come into your life. I'm not even kidding you. 10 of Pentacles. It's going to rain money on you, rain abundance, rain happiness. I totally knew it, because I'm like, a lot of the divine feminines that I talk to, a lot of you that I talk to, you have been doing the spiritual work. You are really highly intuitive, have been following your guidance, your higher guidance. You have been doing the spiritual work. You have put in the effort. And you're very aware. You're very self-aware, and you have this like higher perspective. You can see things from a big picture perspective. You don't let things knock you down. You don't see things as a negative event or negative circumstances. You just see it as an opportunity to learn something that might benefit you later, that you might have not thought about before. And I love that. Like, I love talking to you guys, because it just goes to show like how many divine feminines are ready for something so big to completely change your life in a very, very positive way right now. Okay, so what is going on for divine feminines in terms of romantic love? I'm not going to leave this part out, of course. What is going on for divine feminines in terms of romantic love? Okay, so 9 of Wands in hand. So I'm getting the divine feminines, you have done the work. You have done your part in this journey. You got everything you could from the physical reunions and physical separation, from the energetic unions and the energetic separation. You have gotten as much as you could have gotten out of the connection at this point. You've done as much work as you're supposed to. You put in as much energy and effort as you're supposed to. And now it's time to do you. And the 5 of Pentacles, and it came out kind of sideways on top of this Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that you're gonna start receiving abundance just in the in your life. Like you're gonna be getting so much positive energy from all the other areas in your life that you may not, like, that you won't get distracted from your twin flame. Like, you won't be even thinking about them, because you'll be so focused on all this other beautiful positive abundance that's coming into your life. And that's kind of, I think I said this in a twin flame reading, actually, like 2 readings ago, that the divine feminines are going to be kind of distracted with their own soul mission work and their own abundance coming in and all this other happy, lovely things that are going on in your life, that you won't even have time to focus on your twin flame. You're going to be very happy with everything going on, and knowing, I feel like the divine feminines know that you put in as much as you could. Like, you did your best, and now it's up to your twin to do their part. So you did your part, divine feminines. Now focus on all the other beautiful things that are coming in, right? Because it's really important. All right, so now what is coming in for the divine feminines in terms of abundance at this time? Okay. All right, so we got the Moon card in reverse. So I have this feeling that the divine feminines are going to get such strong clarity and understanding of what's going on with their life right now for this next like half year, full year going ahead. I feel like the 5 feminines, you might have been like not stuck, but kind of in a period of like, okay, I'm transitioning. I know I did all the things I need to do, my spiritual work, my inner work, my like physical work, your responsibilities, the day-to-day responsibilities. You know, I took action on my soul mission, on my happiness, on my relationship with others. Like, I took action on it, right? I already set the seeds of intentions a long time ago. You know, you've been doing the right things, right? So I feel like Divine Feminines, you're gonna be in the know now. You're gonna know what's been going on. What is this new life that you're transitioning or have been transitioning into for a while now? But there was this period of like nothing really going on, and you're just kind of wondering like what's going on. You know, I definitely see a clear ending and a clear beginning, and now you're gonna know. I feel like you're gonna have a very, very strong knowing, signs, indications, and like you're gonna see this in your physical life. Like, you're gonna see what your new life, what the next part of your life is gonna look like. You're gonna definitely, because I feel like you've been behind the curtains. Like, no one has really been letting you on what's going on. Like, your guides haven't been telling you, you know, your other spiritual advisors might have not been able to tell you, but now it's like very obvious. Like, this is what's been going on. This is what's happening. You know, this is your next step in your soul mission, in your romance, in your abundance, in your life, this in your home and everything. Like, this is what's going on. Like, we're finally glad to tell you. We're finally happy to let you know. Yeah, I feel like okay, so I feel like Divine Feminines, there's something that you'll have to let go of or end or kind of complete in order to move into this next new beautiful part of your life. And it might be a little bit difficult to have to release this, but it's like the only thing left, and this comes at the same time where all this clarity comes in, where you know what the next steps in your life is. You know where it's going. Even if you don't know the destination, you kind of know what you have to do and where you're going. There's gonna be something that is like the last thing you have to release, the last thing you have to stop, the last thing you have to complete to move forward. And that thing is going to be like, you know, like anything but that. Like, no, like, do I have to really let go of that? Like, that was my favorite piece. That was my favorite piece of furniture. That was my favorite home. That was my favorite, that was my most fun friend, or that was my most, like, I put a lot of time and energy and effort into that. But it's going to be, it's obviously so worth it, and the thing that you need to do in order to move forward. But it's your choice, and it's like kind of at the time that you receive all this clarity, and at this time that you receive all this beautiful abundance. So it's gonna soften the blow. It's gonna make it easier to make that decision. But at the same time, it's like, oh man, like, that was my favorite thing. Like, now I have to let it go. But like, you know, it's worth it. You know, if it's like smoking cigarettes, like, I loved having cigarettes. I loved having that glass of wine. I loved being in this area. I loved going to see my friends here. I love this job. I love this car. I love this, you know, whatever it is. It's a necessary sacrifice, and it's your choice, and most of you are going to obviously choose to go forward because it's such a small sacrifice when you see all the beautiful things that you're going to be gaining from this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that reading. It was a pleasure reading for such a high vibrational Divine Feminine community, a high vibrational Twin Flame community. I would always like to hear back from you to see where you are in your journey. I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love and light.